Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and today I want to review this gorgeous wig for you, which is called Rohan by Amore in the color Sea Salt Blonde R. Now, if you want to know how the color is composed, what special features she has, how the cap looks from the inside, and how I like her, then stick around and let's get started. Now, this is actually the second style my dear friend and wig sister Tina sent over so I can try her on and show her to you. And I'm not even sure how you pronounce the name correctly. It's Rohan or Rohan. And I know I'm not the only one. I've seen one review of this style before and my colleague wasn't sure either how to pronounce it. But I'm really grateful I get the chance to try my first Amore. I've never had one before. I've known the brand for a while, and I'm very grateful to my friend Tina for sending her over. So Tina, thank you so much for lending her or both to me. I'm very happy and grateful. Now, this is the box. It looks pretty modern, I would say, with the brown packaging. It definitely looks fancy and stylish and very modern. Now, like I said, I never tried a style by Amore before. I've known the brand for a while. It belongs to Adherence, just like the brands Rene of Paris or Noriko and some others. I know for a fact that it's a very new style. It just came out this year, and it's one of the few new styles that are made of heat-defined fibers. I think all the older styles by Amore were made of regular synthetic, as far as I know. Like I said, I never had one, but I always wanted to try one. And this one here actually feels absolutely amazing. And the first thing I noticed when I took it out of the box, even before putting it on, is how extremely lightweight this is. I don't know the exact weight. I can show it on the screen for you, but it just feels incredibly light. And this is also something Tina told me, but even if she hadn't told me, I would have felt it myself. I don't know how they do it. I mean, it's not super long, it's just shoulder length, but the fibers are super fine. And don't feel as the other heat-defined fibers, more like the new fibers by Tressador or Raquel Welch. The hollow fibers, they don't say this about these, but they definitely feel that way. This is definitely a bonus, and I know many of you will say this is the perfect summer style because it's not so long. I personally wouldn't wear this in the summer. I mean, today is a summer's day and it's quite hot, and even this length here would be too long for my taste, so I would wear this in an updo or a different style. But you can definitely wear this in the summer, and that it's so lightweight and the fibers are so fine definitely helps, and it's not feeling super heavy or glued to your neck, if you know what I mean. So I'm very positively surprised by Amore, and now I know I definitely also want a style by Amore. I'm not sure if it's gonna be this one, but definitely one of the new styles in heat defined, of course. Now, the hairdo or the cut, the waves are really beautiful and remind me a little bit of one of my favorite styles, which is Editor's Pick by Raquel Welch, or also Director's Pick, which I haven't tried yet, but I think the cut is pretty similar. Now, what I noticed and what is unusual is that they curled this here towards the face, at least on this side. On that side, I'm not sure, but maybe they just went once around and curled everything in the same direction. And so these curls here tend to fall forwards a little, but I think it looks pretty and different. So it's definitely not bad. I think it's a beautiful style, and it has fabulous special features. It has an extended lace front and a full mono top, so you can part her wherever you like. And as always, I'm going to show you the special features from up close. Now, the lace front is done really beautifully. I think it looks absolutely realistic. I love the highlights they brought up to the hairline, and these are platinum highlights, but it's not a wide band. And what I especially love is that they not only intersperse the colors with the light and the darker colors, but also the transition of the two colors is absolutely incredible. And you don't have that harsh line that you always have with other manufacturers. They always have these light platinum highlights in front, and then there's that harsh line here, and you can see where the dark color begins, but here I don't see this. Do you agree? I mean, I think it's done extremely well. The lace also feels super nice. It's a very soft material, and it's extended all the way down into the ear tabs, down to here. This is exactly how I love an extended lace front to look. And the part here is done, or the mono top is also done well. You can definitely see through. The knotting seems a bit more obvious here at the part. I tried to part it on the right side and it looked better on the right side, but I didn't want to change it because this is the way where Tina parted it, and I wanted to leave it like that and not change it too much. But it's definitely well done, and you can see through to your scalp. So the special features are really done well, and I'm very impressed. All right, now let's have a look at her from all sides, and after that, of course, also outside in natural daylight. So, how do you like Rohan? Did you know her? Is she one for you? Did she just make your wish list? Please let me know in the comments below. I would really love to know. Now, the cap fits pretty average. It's, like I said, the first time I get to wear an Amore style. It's not fully hand-tied, so it probably is bigger than the hand-tied ones, I can only imagine, and it also has stretch, so I'm pretty sure this would also fit a little larger head. And as always, let's have a look at the cap from the inside. So here's the cap from the inside. Here you can see that beautiful lace front that is extended all the way into the ear tabs. Here's the typical seam between the lace front and the mono top, which is pretty big. Then she has felt covered ear tabs with the metal stays inside. The rest of the cap is open wefted. She has an extended nape and adjustable straps with Velcro. So all in all, a very well made, high quality cap. Now, I just noticed that they also brought the highlights here, the platinum highlights, all the way down to the ear, which is something I absolutely love and prefer, even to shaded biscuit. Now, the fibers are heat-defined and super lightweight. Like I said before, I think Tina has just washed this one here because she said it had quite a peculiar smell when it arrived, but after washing it, it now smells great. And she has only worn it once or twice before she sent it over, so it has definitely hardly been worn. And the fibers feel amazing, but they also feel a tiny little bit tangly. I'm not sure how fast this one tangles, but since it's heat defined, you can always use your heat tools to smooth out the ends and recurl them when you straighten them and make them look and feel like new again. Now, does it have permatease? Actually, just a tiny little bit. There's none at the back. I don't feel any at the nape or at the crown. Just on the sides, there's the tiniest amount of permatease, but just the bare minimum. So I think you can ignore that. It's not even worth mentioning. And it really has a very low density. I wouldn't even call this a medium. Well, maybe a medium, but low to medium density. And since the fibers are extremely fine, this almost feels like a hand-tied cap, although it isn't. And like I said, it's so lightweight, and all the volume she gets from the curls and waves alone. All right, now let's have a look at that gorgeous color outside in natural daylight. Isn't it just gorgeous? And doesn't it look just like shaded biscuit? The color is called Sea Salt Blonde R, and I couldn't find a color code as always with Adherents, just a description. So they say it's a neutral color, and I would agree, and they describe it as a perfect mixture of cool, icy blonde and warm dark blonde. The rich brown root tone enhances the modern appearance. Well, I would definitely agree, and I can just tell you I see like a champagne blonde and also a sandy blonde in here, plus the platinum at the hairline and for the highlights, and a darker root, which probably is an 8. So I guess this is pretty close to shaded biscuit in comparison, although we don't know the color codes, but it's definitely a gorgeous color. I also noticed that this style here is also available in the beautiful White Rose Blonde R, if I'm not mistaken. So I would really have a hard time choosing, but I think I would go for the lighter color for the summer. And that White Rose Blonde R is such a gorgeous color. It really makes the decision hard. But this here also is absolutely beautiful, and I love it. Alright, that was my review of Rohan. I hope you liked it and it's helpful. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any of my future videos, and it also helps my channel to grow. Now, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well, stay that way, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Now, I can't show you any more Amore styles, that almost rhymes, but maybe you'd like to see this Rene of Paris style here, or maybe also this one here, or you just watch them both.